Alright, what's up, guys? Whoever's here so far, thanks for the like so far. Whoever hit the like button, I appreciate that. Hope you guys are having a good evening or whatever time it is where you are. 7:43 in the PM in Las Vegas at the moment. And I have a lot of things to go over with you tonight. Um, well, some anyway. So we'll give it a minute here. Let some more file in. It's usually kind of slow to get the secret meeting started, but thanks to everybody, all three of you here so far, for coming to tonight's secret meeting. Hey, Curtis, Dustin, how you doing, guys? I'm doing much better tonight. Hey, Matt Hugh, good to see you, buddy. Carrie, good to see all you guys. Glad you're here. Hope you're having a great day. Carrie, Big Boys PV, Matt Hugh, Dustin, Curtis. Good to see everybody. Hey. Yo, hello, and welcome. Huh. Well, at least you got to go to Tim Hortons, Dustin. We don't have those here. And I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. But yeah, humidity, huh? That's a shame. It's one thing we don't encounter too often here in Vegas, but we do have a monsoon season and it gets pretty humid and it's also very hot too. That sucks. Hey, Marnie B, I see you. Good to see you. Hello. Mr. Chuck Cheese, hello. Matt Ross, hello. Were we able to get Matt Ross to 2000 yet? It's like, I think it was 1960 something last I saw. Matt, did you get there yet? I know you're getting close, buddy. Yeah, anyway. Hey, Peter. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. All you guys. Um, it's been a roller coaster ride of a day, but you guys, those of you who are here earlier, and your kindness, generosity, Peter, you guys know who you are. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like, just so many things have been going wrong the last few days for me, or just, like I'm having to work a lot harder to get easy things done, like things that shouldn't be a problem at all, and I'm just getting all kinds of resistance, and that's a little discouraging. But then some good things have happened today, too, and I want to go over some of that with you. And also, I need your. Oh, 1962. Awesome. Anybody here, which I don't think everybody here is already subscribed to Matthew Ross, our friend Matt Ross, but if you're not, he's closing in on 2,000 subs, which was something that just recently happened for me, and thank you very much to each and every one of you. Um, and it's a very exciting time, so let's get Matt to 2,000 as quickly as possible. Anybody who is here in the stream who's not currently subscribed to Matt Ross, go to his channel and subscribe, hit the notification bell. He does a lot of good streams, if you didn't know. Did I get enough to eat at least 2 times today? I got enough to eat at least once today, Dustin, and I've had some snacks. I'm good. I'll be alright. I'm going to bed early. I gotta get up early and do a bunch of things tomorrow. It's gonna be a busy day tomorrow, but I still have some things to do tonight, but I'm good on stuff. But anyway, guys, yeah, so good to see all you guys. Thanks for being here. Hope everybody's having a great day or night or whatever time it is where you are. My day's been all over the place, but there are some good things to discuss, and I want to share some of that with you and get your opinions on something. Let's see, there's 25 of you here. Hope everybody's paying attention. I'm going to get right into it. Excuse me. Supposing I've been emailing back and forth throughout the day with an electric bicycle company, and supposing, oh hey Dennis, um, oh for real, I missed his stream again. I just got back a few minutes ago, and it said it was. So I got the notification and I hit it, and it said this is no longer available. Maybe that was me. Hey, KC girl, I see you. Hello. Kev, hey. What's going on? Well, Matt, yeah, Matt Hugh has been to quite a few of these anyway. So, yeah, don't forget, today is Get Matt Ross to 2,000 Subscribers Day. Yesterday was Get Me to 2,000 Subscribers Day, and today it's Get Matthew Ross, our friend, to 2,000 Subscribers Day. So, yeah, do it if you haven't already. Subscribe to Matt Ross. Get a lot of good, he's down South Strip area now, so you get a lot of good content from down that way. So anyway, let me try to catch up on everything here. Make sure comments are coming in. Ooh, Popeye's 3-piece spicy combo. That sounds pretty good. The closest Popeyes I think is like north of here, I want to say. It's not like very close. I love Popeyes though. So, yeah, Dennis, for real. Let's get them there. Oh, Sandhill and Desert End area. Jay Stona. No, I used to live on Sandhill, between Charleston and St. Louis, over on the east side of town, east of Boulder Highway. So that's cool, man. Now I live downtown in a tiny studio apartment. Yeah, it still is a rough spot, actually. I'm kind of glad to be out of there. It was okay. I mean, my neighborhood was all right, but if you go out, on Sand Hill at night, or around Charleston and Sand Hill at night, it can get kind of sketchy. Um, oh, wow, that's cool. Boston. Yeah. But anyway, guys, like I was saying earlier, let me get into this before I forget. Thanks to everybody who's here. Thanks to everyone who hit the like button so far. Hope everybody's having a great day. Uh, no, yeah, the 7-Eleven, if you're thinking about the one on Lamb and Charleston, which is close by, that's a dangerous place. There's always like shootouts and stuff over there all the time. Sketchy area, but it was all right. I mean, I made it work for a while. Yeah. Um, yeah, it gets pretty rough over that way, but um yeah, so like I was saying earlier, supposing I've been emailing back and forth with an electric bicycle company throughout the day, and supposing then they said to me, supposing I said to them, hey, why don't you send me one so I can try it out and let's see what it's all about. I can review it on my channel. We can go on the Wednesday night bike ride. They did actually reach out to me and mention the Wednesday night bike ride. I said, hey, why don't you let me try one out? We'll take it on the Wednesday night bike ride. We'll review it on the channel, test it fully. I will let you guys, the viewers, know what I think of it. And then supposing they said, okay, why don't you pick out the one that you like, that you think will work the best for you or be the best in the Las Vegas market, and we'll go from there. So let me show you the one that I'm leaning towards, and then I want to get your opinions about something. Are there any nice off-road trails near Las Vegas? Yes, hundreds of miles worth, Dustin. I used to take my Honda Ruckus to the Nellis Dunes, which is a huge, wide open space of just, dirt trails going back as far as you'd want them to, and sand dunes and jumps. And it's like there's incredible off road trails in southern Nevada. It's a mecca for that sort of thing. So I'm going to show you maybe if we get one of these e-bikes over here. There's some trails close enough by the old neighborhood. Jay Stone, I'll tell you about it over by Sunrise Mountain. There's some trails and stuff over there. Um, and that's not too far from here. So we could take one of these bicycles, I reckon, and go shred some of the dirt and gnar over that way, which I think would be great fun for me, and hopefully you guys would enjoy it too. But anyway, there's a company called whatever that says. I don't know how to pronounce it, Haoki or whatever, that maybe wants to work on a thing or two with me, and I maybe want to work on a thing or two with them. So we're kind of putting that together right now, and I'm going to try to get my phone to focus as we're going through here. And this isn't a great way to do this. I'm just, quick secret meeting. Just wanted to show you guys a couple of things, get your opinions. I'm going to show you the one. I don't know. Big Boys PV. I hadn't heard of it before today, but they look pretty legit. They have, some people have reviewed their products before. They look nice. They seem to be well made. We'll see. I'm not actually buying an e-bike. I'm going to see well, I'm working with this company to see if they'll send me one to test and review and then use on the Wednesday night bike rides and whatever else that we do. And then I may become a dealer of this brand. Talks have been had about that, but we'll see. Yeah, no, I suppose you're right, Jay Stona. I mean, it'd be nice to sit down sometimes. I love riding my stand-up electric scooters. I've been riding stand-up personal electric vehicles for like the last 10,000 miles, and they're great, and I love them. But it would also be nice to sit down, have the option of pedaling, go longer distances, like we used to on the Honda Ruckus and stuff like that. Yeah, no, you're right, Dustin. That would be helpful, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, I'm just thinking, uh, this one here, this little one, I like the looks of that one too. Let's see what the battery size is on that. So yeah, I'm not going to buy one. I can't afford to buy anything right now. I can't afford to buy dinner. But um, the channel is growing, and we do feature personal electric vehicle usage a lot. And we do go to the Wednesday night bike ride. So Haoki Electric Bicycles is interested in maybe working out a couple of things, and I think that sounds good too. Yeah, you're right, Dustin. I could take longer food delivery orders, and I might, like this one right here has a rear rack that I could mount the old delivery box like I had on the Honda Ruckus too. Um, and I think that would be pretty good. So, okay, no, that's good to know. Carry the 20-inch folding e-bikes. I like those too, and they only have one of those. I think it's $7.99. And let's see, Big Boys PV. Yeah, that is possible, Dustin, but we'll see. I'm trying to, Jay Stone, but I would rather pedal. I'd rather use an e-bike for the Wednesday night bike rides. Um, so we'll see. we'll see how this all works out, but we'll get into some stuff. Yeah, no, you're right, Chuck. I do have a motorcycle helmet that I could use. I could use my old moto vlogging helmet that I used when I rode my Yamaha and Ruckus. Let me see. Okay, big boys, you're looking for a new e-bike. Okay, no, that's good to know. And I'm going to try to get all the affiliate codes and discounts and stuff, Big Boys PV. But let's see how they are first. Um, I'm going to tell you, Dustin, what I'm looking for here in a minute. But if this is the one that I think you were talking about, Chris, Big Boys PV, I think this is the 20-inch fat tire folding e-bike, and let's see what the battery size is on this one. This is the cheapest one. It's $7.99. Looks cool. I'd probably like to have one of these also. It looks like a really good little bike, actually. I like the tires, and that's cool. Let's see. It's got a 10.4 amp hour battery, 48 volt, and a 500 watt motor, geared hub motor. But aircraft aluminum frame, 350 pound payload capacity, and class 3 speeds, 28 miles an hour. Range of 45 to 70 miles. Sounds pretty good, and this one looks cool too. I like it, but I don't think this is, like, if I can choose one for myself to use for the things that I plan to do around here, I don't think that's going to be it. I think that would be a good city bike when I don't feel like standing on a scooter deck. Well, let's see. Yeah, so that's a 10.4 amp hour battery. Yeah, no, you're right, Barry. I'm not buying anything right now, and I'm not going to encourage any of you guys to buy any of these until I know if they're good or not, but they look good. I like them and I don't like them, Dustin. The folding e-bikes, I think, for shorter trips or somebody who lives on the second floor or needs to put it in the trunk of a car or something, I think that's good. But for me, I don't know. Hey, Aaron. Let's see, Max. So, yeah, no, that's one thing that I'm considering too. But let me show you why I'm looking at the one that I'm looking at. Big Boys PEV. Yeah, good sidewalls do make for a much smoother ride. It looks like this thing probably floats down the road pretty nicely. That looks like a cool bike, and maybe I like the green version of this. I think this is the bike that I'm probably going to end up with. The Leopard Pro e-bike, and it's $12.99. Then they have the Cheetah full suspension. This looks good. I haven't checked this one out yet, and that guy's busting a sick jump in some grass, it looks like. Right there, that's pretty good. So let's see what we get with this one here. It's $1,800. I don't know if they're going to send me that one. Ooh, you can get it with a 25 amp hour battery. Or does this one have two batteries? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, there's a 25 amp hour dual battery version of this. How much does that cost? But this one's full suspension. That looks like a legit mountain bike, Ooh, $18.99. And it comes in olive or black. I don't know. So the super long range version of that is $1,900. It looks cool. How much does it weigh? That's going to be a big factor too. The one that I'm looking at and thinking about the most weighs 72 pounds. I already checked. Where is it? Wait, this one's 83 pounds, I guess, with the dual batteries. It's a little heavy to carry up the stairs. So, Let's see. So the Cheetah, that's the Cheetah full suspension bike. Looks cool, I think. Hold on, let me catch up stuff. Yeah, no, you're right, Dustin, and I'm going to get to that here in a minute. I'm going to tell you why I want the one that I think I want, and then I'm going to see what you guys are, have to say about it. Hey, Hannah, I see you in there. T-Cal. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, no, Dennis, that's what we're working on right now. So now I have to pick one, and it looks like we're going to be able to work that out. Looks like they're probably going to want to send me a bike and have me use it in the Wednesday night bike ride, do some reviews and rides here on the channel. So we'll see. Okay, so we looked at the Squirrel, which is the little one. I like this one actually. Um, but if I could choose one bike, like I'd like to have this one in addition to something else, But if I can pick one, it's probably going to be this one right here in the middle, but not that. There's a different version of it here. Let me show you. But the Eagle long range, this one's got an LG or a Samsung battery, but it's basically the same as the Leopard. Otherwise, it looks like. I'll show you. I'll tell you what I'm talking about here. This one looks cool, the Camel cargo bike, but I bet that's heavy. It is kind of expensive. Let me see what the battery situation is. This wouldn't be good for going on trails or anything. This would be good for just like this one would probably be good for food delivery. Honestly, Uber Eats and DoorDash. Um, let's see what we got here. 27.8 amp hour battery, 48 volts, 750 watt motor, up to 120 miles. And it does class 3 speeds, 28 miles an hour. And it'll carry 450 pounds. Wow. This thing's pretty cool. I like this. This would be a good, long range, carry a bunch of stuff bike right there. But not so much maybe for, going on trails or anything. So, all right, let's see. Moving right along here. So, see, they have a pretty decent assortment of bikes, and they all look pretty good, I think. So, yeah, solid back frame. Yeah, the one I'm looking at, Dustin, is solid back frame. It has GT Interceptor BMX looking rear dropout tubes. I'll show you in a minute. It looks like a cool bike. Like it's pretty well made. Yeah, the one I'm looking at is 73 pounds. And hopefully we can get one of these by Wednesday night. Might be a week from Wednesday. I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know where these would be shipping from, depending on which one I have them send me, but we'll see. Hey, stitch me up with Laney Grace. Good to see you, as always. Glad you're here. Glad everybody made it to the secret meeting. Thanks for all the likes. So, hold on, let's see. Which one is the one? Big Boys PEV. I'm falling behind. The last one, like the super cargo one. Um, yeah. Okay. No, I like that too, and that would be like a good extra bike. Like if I wanted to keep doing food delivery, Uber Eats and DoorDash on a personal electric vehicle, that would be a good choice. That looks like the kind of thing I could be out all day on. And, it looks rugged enough to handle whatever I threw at it pretty much. But, thank you. T-Cal. I appreciate the likes, guys. So, yeah, the Leopard. Jay Stone, that's what I'm thinking about. The Eagle has a better battery, maybe a couple, well, a higher quality, like a name brand battery, but the same amp hours. They're both 20 amp hours, the Eagle and Leopard. But I think I want, let's see if it shows it. Yeah, there's the Camel cargo bike. That's a cool one. I think I want the green Leopard Pro e-bike because I'm almost always getting hit around here, and this one looks like it stands out a little more, and like motorists are gonna have a harder time not seeing me, you know, because the wheels are green and stuff. So yeah, this is the Leopard fat tire or pro fat tire electric bike. It's $12.99. Um, well, thank you, Big Boys PV. And I've been waiting to get to the point where I can communicate with e-bike companies and they're actually interested in doing something. So thank you guys, all of you, for that. It's because of you that any of this is happening at all. So, thank you, thank you. Um, I'm not sure exactly how this is going to play out yet. Nothing is set in stone, but some very encouraging emails have gone back and forth. And I don't know. I think this would be a good choice for me. Yeah, no, that's a good possibility too, Dustin. And thank you, Dennis, and everybody. Would I put lights on it? Yes. I'd like to have something that I could, make it look, cool at nighttime when we're going on the bike ride. So, yeah, I have to figure out what kind of lights to get. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we got to put some lights on it for sure. Um, yeah, we'll see. But, thanks for all your thoughts and opinions, guys. It really means a lot. Hey, Kevin. Happy Thursday. So, if I can get everything hammered out with the good folks at Haoki Electric Bicycles, I'm leaning towards this one. That's the one I think I want. So, oh, thank you, Carrie. Appreciate it. Flag that says Sincloth. We'll see. But yeah, no, I appreciate all the input on this, guys. And, I don't usually I would normally get a more subtly colored one than this. But being an experienced PEV rider here in Las Vegas, I know that it's better to be seen. And I would have a hard time missing that, I think, with the green wheels and stuff. It is a fat tire e-bike. It has front suspension, but it's got, let me show you. Let's go through the stats here, the specs, and then I'll show you closer up a couple of things. This one's got a 750 watt motor, which is fine. 20 amp hour battery, but it's like a generic battery, and the Eagle version has the good battery, 20 amp hour battery. But I think this would probably be fine. I mean, all of my highboy scooters have had generic battery cells, and they're all fine. So it says 60 to 80 miles of range. I'm sure 80 miles is in power one or whatever, with pedaling and going 8 miles an hour probably. But it goes 28 miles an hour, class 3 speeds. It'll carry 400 pounds, and it's 26-inch mountain bike, 26-inch wheels with 4-inch wide tires. I think this one all around, like I said, if I can pick one that's going to do most of the things that I would like to do on an electric bicycle, I think that this is it. So we'll see. Yeah, thank you, Jstona. Appreciate it. Yeah, 20 amp hours is good, and I'm planning on doing like pedal assist. I'm not going to be doing throttle only all the time. I want to keep the legs working. I'm not getting any younger. Part of the reason that I would like to have an electric bike at my disposal is so I can, get a little more exercise too. It's getting too hot to take the walks that we used to go on all the time. Like even in the morning, I mean, I'm sweating through my clothes by the time we get to Fremont Street. Um, so I don't know, but yeah, this one I think, it's not too expensive or fancy or anything like that. It's 73 pounds. Let me see. I'm gonna zoom in. If anybody remembers the GT Interceptor or Pro Series bicycles from the 1980s and 90s, this, like the rear frame section and dropouts, look very reminiscent of the GT BMX bicycles of the 80s and 90s. And I like that. I think that's pretty cool. And you got all these frame braces here. I like the top crossbar like this, not the step through one, because I think what I can do if I get this version of it, I can grab it by the bar there and carry it like this up the stairs, like put it over my shoulder or something and go up the stairs, because the thing is 73 pounds and it's big and it's going to be awkward to carry. But I think that would make it easier too. It's got, looks like mechanical disc brakes. I think the Eagle has hydraulic brakes. Yeah, definitely too hot. Yeah. Box on the bottom looks like it has bolts on it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out if and when it arrives. But you got your headlight and your tail light and the rear rack thing. I don't know if that's standard. I kind of hope it comes with it. I hope it gives me the option, because this, I could also strap the food delivery box to and go out and do Uber Eats and DoorDash on this one. It has a decent sized battery, pretty good range, and especially if I'm pedaling too. So that's a possibility. Okay, T-Cal. That's good to know. But that's uh, I want to see if these things are any good. And this company reached out to me, and I like the looks of their products very much. Um, I'm very encouraged by the communications that we've had back and forth so far. So, yeah, I don't know what that is. Big Boys PEV. I guess we'll have to see when it gets here. And you could put saddlebags on it if it's got this rack right here. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right, Carrie, about the step through is better for that, but I think the bar across is going to make it easier to carry up and down the stairs for me. But yeah, no, you're right. And I do have back issues and stuff, but I'm thinking if I grabbed it, if I fist that top bar right there and then heave it up to my shoulder, and then make it up the stairs that way, I don't think I'm putting too much stress on my back. Whereas if I'm carrying it by the seat and the handlebars, for instance, with two hands going up the stairs or something, that's gonna put more stress on my back. I like the idea of the step through because it is gonna be way easier if I put a delivery box on the back. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's still. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna return the last email I got from them in the morning. I think I'm gonna have to sleep on it because this bike is available with a step through or the bar that goes across, and I like the idea of both, but I'm gonna have to settle on one. So we'll see. Um, yeah, no, you're right. Jay, I remember that too. But the curvature of the bar back there, that's like a GT bicycles thing from back in the day. Or at least they were famous for doing that. Yeah, no, good call, Carrie. That probably is the controller, actually, because it looks like everything is on the outside of the frame except for the wiring. So yeah, it probably is the controller. Hey, Yogi. Yeah, actually, Yogi, if you just tuned in, I've been emailing back and forth with this company today, and it looks like they might send me a bike to test and review and use here on the channel, and I'm trying to figure out which one I would, prefer to get if there's a choice, and I think it's that. I think it's going to be that one, actually, but they got some other stuff too, so let's check that out. But this is the green Leopard Pro, and I like the green one because the wheels are gonna make it more visible, and I might not almost get hit as much. This thing looks pretty cool right here. It's a little motorcycle looking thing. And I thought about this. It's got a 26.1 amp hour battery, 52 volt. I think that looks pretty cool. But it says it only goes 28 miles an hour, but it has a little more range. Big battery, 1,000 watt motor. So it's going to be much quicker accelerating, but it's heavier. I already checked the specs on that. Looks cool though. Well, I don't know. Is this? No, I might have been thinking of something else. Let's see how heavy this one is. It looks cool. This company looks like it makes a lot of good, fun bikes. So, I mean, that looks like a little motorcycle. It's got front suspension, smaller, fat tires, good battery. Excuse me. Motor looks good. 82 pounds. That's 9 pounds heavier than the one I'm looking at. And even 73 pounds is a lot to carry up and down the stairs all the time. That's part of the reason I got rid of the Cabo scooters. The Wolf Warrior X Pros, those were 79 pounds. And it was not fun to carry those when I had to. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Okay, Antelope Pro cargo bike. That's different than the one we looked at earlier. That looks pretty cool. Your SUV e-bike, spacious, utility, and versatile is what it says. The White Leopard Pro. This is the step-through version of it. Do they have a white one that's not step-through? No. So yeah, that's the bike that I'm looking at, but with the step-through bar, which would be easier for a lot of things, but not as much when it comes to carrying it up and down the stairs. Hold on, let me check in with you. Thanks, LTD, everyone. Yeah, easier to see. Nothing wrong with a little extra visibility around here. If you ride personal electric vehicles or motorcycles or scooters around here, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, Warranty looks like 2 years, I think, on most of them. They're all slow charging. It looks like, from what I can tell, Dustin, 8 or 9 hours usually, but I prefer it to be that way. I think the batteries last longer that way. So, yeah, I like it too, Dustin. I like the green color, but we'll see. Yeah, range. And these, they have decent range, especially if you're pedaling. I think any of these would outrange even my Highboy S2 Max. Even this one, the Leopard, which is what I'm looking at, I think, throttle only, I think it would still probably go further than the S2 Max on a charge. No, I'm gonna keep riding scooters. I like riding the scooters, especially the new Highboy S2R Plus. Thanks again to Ed and Judy. Ed sent me a nice text earlier congratulating me on 2,000 subscribers, and thanks again to each and every one of you, and thanks to Ed for that earlier. If Ed happens to catch this live stream, but Ed provided the Highboy S2R Plus, which is the new scooter that we're using. It only weighs 31 pounds, so that's the one I like to carry up and down the stairs the most. That's the one I find myself riding the most lately. But for longer adventures, I think an e-bike would be necessary. So I'm glad we're probably going to be able to put something together here. Um, yeah, got to make sure. Yeah, I think all class 3 e-bikes are legal here. You can ride in the bike lane up to class 3 speeds, which these do. Hey, Matt's back. Matt Ross, everybody. Yeah, no, Yogi, we're gonna go out tomorrow. The girls are pouring into town right now. All you guys that like girl watching in Las Vegas. EDC is occurring this weekend. We're gonna go out tomorrow and see the people in their EDC attire. A lot of times they'll hang out on Fremont Street and stuff. I used to go every year and go up and down the strip, just walk up and down the strip, see all the EDC people who are like dressed and ready, but they're just hanging out in Vegas until it's time to go to EDC. So yeah, we'll go out tomorrow. It's Friday, kickoff of EDC, before it kicks off, and see what's going on around here. There's like a staging area here downtown where everybody goes through a checkpoint and everything, and then gets on shuttles to go to the speedway. So we'll see what's happening with that tomorrow. Yeah, get out and take a ride. Uh, Yogi, but let's see. Yeah, definitely bigger wheels and tires. Eat the bumps a little bit better. Yeah, lots of choices here. The 60 mile an hour one. I don't know if this company makes a 60 mile an hour one. I didn't have a 60 mile an hour one. If you're talking about the Cabos that I mentioned earlier, I had the 45 mile an hour one. The Wolf Warrior X Pro. Yeah, no, it happens. Autocorrect. Um, uh, yeah, we hang out with Matt Ross all the time, actually. Just last week, was it? Yeah, when Halibut was here. Halibut, Matt Ross, and Baby Love. We had a good old time. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a good place to be a single guy, Yogi, that's for sure. I've never hated that part of living in Las Vegas. So, yeah. We'll see if we can get Matt out to take a ride uh, one day. So let's see. They have a $3,000 one here. I'll show you in a minute. So yeah, they have the Eagle long range bike. So it's between the Eagle and the Leopard. I'm still thinking the Leopard, but we'll see. Camel Cargo e-bike. This is the one I'm thinking here. The green Leopard e-bike. That guy looks pretty stoked to be on it. He's got a sick track suit looking outfit on. I'll have to get one of those. That's pretty cool looking, but it's a little heavy and probably not the best thing to get. Uh, yeah. Jay Stoner, you got plenty of options around here when you're single. That's for sure. Okay, the Antelope cargo bike, white leopard bike. That's the one that we just looked at that has the step-through frame. 500 watt Antelope cargo bike. That looks cool. But I need something more trailable, like the Cheetah Pro e-bike. It's a mid-drive dual motor, full suspension for $3,000. I, I shouldn't go to them my first time out though and be like, hey, why don't you send me your most expensive one? Or that might get us started off on the wrong foot. But let's see what this is all about. 22 amp hour battery. It's got a dual drive, 750 watts. Still only 28 miles an hour. But full suspension. I don't know. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, the mid-drive motor, that's a pretty big deal. I guess lots of torque, 160 newton meters of torque. So I guess this thing probably gets up like a motorcycle. But it's a little pricey. And oh, you know what? I was gonna see how much it weighed, but it doesn't matter because they're probably not gonna send me that one anyway. So yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, Yogi. But yeah, it probably would be better for food delivery, but I don't know. That's too much bike for me right now. A $3,000 e-bike. Eventually, if I'm gonna get a $3,000 e-bike, I want it to be like a Suron or something. Um, but we'll see. So this is still the one I'm leaning towards. Right here, the green Leopard Pro fat tire e-bike. 20 amp hour battery, 48 volt, up to 80 miles if you're going if you're pedaling and going probably 6 miles an hour. But still, it's going to be longer range than the scooters that I have. So, no, it is like Christmas, definitely. And I'm not trying to count any chickens before they hatch, but the last communication from them was, pick out the one that you think is going to work the best for you. So we'll see. No, I appreciate that. T-Cal, but you don't have to buy everything that I'm selling. But if you know how it is on this channel. I got a new Nagi Model 1 Voyager scooter and wanted to like it very much, but absolutely hated it and would never tell you guys to buy one of those, even though they'll pay me like a $400 commission if you lock yourselves into one of those hellish deals. I would still never do that to you guys. So, yeah, I do like the green bike, Dustin. But again, I'm not going to recommend anything to you guys unless I think it's something good. So, I'm going to tell them, I expect I'm going to like this bike. If this is the one that they send me, I think it's going to be good. And yeah, the Unagi is a hunk of junk, and I'm still trying to send it back. Actually, Big Boys PEV. I'm expecting this to be a good bike. It looks like it has Shimano gearing and components, good mechanical disc brakes. The wheels and tires look good. The frame looks to be well made. Battery's probably fine. I'm expecting to like this bike if this is the one that they send me. Well, I don't want you to like it unless it's really good, like I'm not going to tell you ought to get something. The point I'm trying to make is, yeah, like if it's good, I'll tell you if I'll tell you it's good. If it's not good, I'll tell you it's not good. Yeah. Carrie, I'm not gonna do that to him. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, send me that fancy $3,000 one, even though it looks cool and I think I'd probably like to have it. Let's crawl before we walk. Let's start with the $1,300 one. That seems to be one of their better sellers anyway. I think this would be one of the more popular bikes around here, um, because you can go trail riding on the edges of the Las Vegas Valley. Um, there are a lot of mountain bikers here. I don't know. This is the one that I think suits me the most for what I'm looking to do with it. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but good call, Carrie. And I think this is the one. This is one of their most popular sellers. I think this is the one that I would be most inclined to buy out of everything in their lineup if I were a buyer. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, no, GTs were good, Dustin, when they used to make them in California. Um, I had a bunch of California-made GTs that are all worth a fortune now, and I can't believe I don't have them anymore. I had a lot of PK Rippers too, old loop tail PK Rippers that are worth like thousands of dollars now. And I had 8 or 9 of them probably. I was very much into BMX since the age of 5. Oh wow, that was a while ago, Jay Stona, I guess. Yeah. No, you're never gonna find any shortage of people that are good to go around here. A lot of people came here to just, get wild. So, yeah, no, you can. Put an e-bike kit on like a beach cruiser or something, Yogi. But I would have to buy that, and they're probably just gonna send me this. Which, I'm gonna have to test it, honestly and fairly, and review it and put that on the channel. I'm gonna have obligations. They're not just gonna send me a bike for the hell of it. There are a lot of things that I'm gonna have to do, but this thing's already complete and ready to go. I think that's gonna work for me. So we'll see. Oh, I don't know, Dustin. I was looking at new GT bikes actually. The new GT Pro Series 29er. There are 2 or 3 of those in the bike ride last night, and I could get one right now for $349 or something, and it looks good. It's got a 3-piece crank set up. Um, Components look good. I don't know. I don't know if GT bikes are any good anymore since I don't know. Yeah, big boys. I don't know. So, and let's see. Trying to read your name here. The how many watts comment. Sorry, my eyes get real bad at the end of the day. I can read the comments, but I struggle with the names sometimes. This one is 750 watts hub motor, and it's a 48 volt battery with 20 amp hours. So I think all around, I think this is the one that's going to suit me best. So if I still feel the same way about it in the morning, I'm going to send an email back to her saying, yeah, let's go with this one. And hopefully everything works out. And then in the next week or two, this thing comes. And then we can go out and have some fun adventures on it. Yeah. No, I know. It's a, Shimano bike gears are like Shimano fishing wheels or fishing reels. There's cheap ones and expensive ones, and you do get what you pay for. But even the cheap ones are okay. And I'm never going to be pedaling this thing too hard. And I think the Shimano gears that come on this one are going to be fine. So, anyway, guys, that's what's going on right now. I just wanted to run some of this by you. You know, I like to keep you in the loop. And this was a positive thing that happened today when I was having kind of a shit day otherwise. Um, but after that delivery I took earlier, for anybody who was wondering, I did get one more for $4.80 from the same place, but it was a super short delivery, so it was totally worth it. But that's all I got today for. It's just too hot to be out there, and it's time to come back. But, thanks to everybody who hooked it up with the Cash Apps and PayPals and Super Chats and stuff recently. It's been a huge help, and I appreciate that very much. So, and thank you, LTD, and everybody. It's always a treat for me to get to spend some time with you, and thanks for coming along and hanging out. Uh-huh. Yeah, that'll happen. And Hannah, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey, JPL Rides. Yo, 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 good to see you, my friend. Uh, so, yeah, I guess that's gonna be about all for tonight, guys. But I'm not buying an e-bike. Actually, this company actually, Haoki, reached out to me, and I'm trying to put something together. They're looking for dealers, a dealer in Las Vegas, actually, and I've been toying with the idea. Now I'm partnering with Atomic, who has a license to be a dealer of personal electric vehicles. So, no, they're going to send me one. Hopefully, this one, JPL, and then we're going to test it, review it on the channel, take it to the Wednesday night bike rides, take it down some trails, nice dirt trails on the outskirts of town here. Oh, the blinking lights, or so you know, we're actually at Casa de Sincloth having a real secret meeting, Laney. Oh, Matt Ross, okay. I'll try to catch you. And don't forget, guys, we got to get Matt to 2,000. 2,000 subs. He's getting real close. It was 1962 earlier. So I hope everybody tunes into Matt's stream in a little while. Let's get Matt to 2,000 tonight. How about that, guys? Yeah, I want to get the free vehicles too, JPL, but I wouldn't mind. I've been toying with the idea of being a dealer. Actually, Highboy offered it to me a couple of years ago. Why don't you be the first Highboy franchise in Vegas? And I didn't have the means to put it together, but got me thinking a lot. So, oh, is that what you meant? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm confused here. I gotta quit getting up at 4:30 in the morning, especially when I've been staying up late like last night. Yeah, no, we've been going back and forth on that, Dustin. But the high bar, I'm thinking I can grab it there, heave it up to my shoulder, and carry it up the stairs that way, and that's going to be easiest on my back. But we'll see. But yeah, good to see you, JPL Rides, for the first time in a while. Hope you're doing well. So, Oh, I'm getting a notification on my phone. Hold on a minute, guys. Alright. That's okay. Alright, well, anyway. Yeah, don't forget, let's get Matt Ross to 2,000 subs tonight, guys. So, yeah, it could be good for food delivery, Dustin. I think maybe. Like, it's got a rear rack on the back, this bike, and it comes in a couple different options. I got to sleep on it, see how I feel in the morning, and then I'm going to get back to her and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I sure do appreciate you guys being here. And I hope you have a good night, and I'll try to catch up with some of you in Matt's stream, I'm sure later. I'm trying to stay awake, and I got to go to bed early. I got to do a couple other things too. But I might see you in there. Uber bike? Maybe. Noodles, we'll see. Could use it for that. We'll see. You know, if I get in good with this company and everything works out, Dustin, you too, Matt Hugh. And good to see you, buddy. But yeah, like if everything goes well and you know, like it's a nice partnership with this company, and I like their bike, and I want tell people to buy them and stuff like that, then yeah, maybe when something new comes out, they'll send it to me and let me test it, and that'd be good. So yeah, thank you, LTD, and I will. And you too, TCal, everybody, all you guys. Good night. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. I appreciate all your input. I'm going to keep you up to date with everything that's going on with this. Nothing is set in stone yet. So we'll see how it all plays out. But I'm going to contact them, I think, tomorrow. Unless I change my mind overnight, I'm going to contact them in the morning and be like, that one, please. And then we'll see how it turns out. But yeah. You too, Dustin, everybody. Thank you, Dennis. Will do. Laney, everybody. Yeah. So yeah, well, good to see all you guys. And maybe I'll see you in Matt's stream for a little while later. But otherwise, you know, I'll check in with you tomorrow. EDC people are pouring into town already. That's always a sight to behold, and we will go behold it tomorrow. So come back and see me again if you can. And also, I got to go do the tour with Matt and Atomic tomorrow afternoon, and I'll let you know how that went. I don't know if I can take you with me or not, but I'll let you know how it went. If I can't, I probably need to just, not stream it and pay attention and stuff, but we'll see. Yeah. You too. All right, cool. Big Boys PEV and everybody. Good to see you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night or whatever time it is where you are, and I will see you again soon.